Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Allison, let me know if you can hear and see everything okay. Welcome to everyone joining in on Instagram. Let me know if you guys can hear and see everything okay as well. Once I get confirmation that everything is working, we will go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. This is a little bit of a different time than I normally stream, but I wanted to mix it up, do some bullet journaling to end my day, a little bit of nightly journaling, and hang out with you guys tonight. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Faith. Faith said, just ordered what feels like half of your website. That is something I love to hear, Faith. Hey, Guard Tunes, welcome. Unexpected. I know I thought it would be fun to surprise you guys. Thanks, Patty, for confirmation that everything is sounding and looking good over on Instagram. I am dual streaming today on Instagram and YouTube. So if you're on Instagram and want the YouTube live stream experience, you can go on YouTube. And same if you're on YouTube, you can go over to Instagram if you prefer the Instagram live stream interface. Awesome. I got Jake in the chat as well, confirming that everything looks and sounds good. Monica Allison said, afternoon stream for you, I think. Yeah, for anyone who's in Australia or New Zealand or Singapore or anywhere else where I normally stream really early in the morning for you. I am happy that we can do a little bit of more of an afternoon stream for you guys. Amber said, now I can watch uninterrupted. That is the best. All right, I'm going to try to keep up with both of the chats here. C Victoria 71 said hello from Sweden, where it is 5 o'clock. Hello from Sweden. Yeah, here it is. What is it? Almost 9, 8:30. Okay, so today I just want to do some bullet journaling with you guys, keeping it simple, keeping it casual. I want to get ready for next week in my bullet journal. And then I also want to do a little bit of preparing for this coming month. Since it is what is it, the 26th today, we are nearing the end of April, and I'm going to be setting up my May bullet journal spreads live on my YouTube channel this Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So I want to do a little bit of preparing for that monthly setup. My bullet journal has been working out very well for me this month. And because of that, I have some ideas I want to flesh out for my May bullet journal setup. So we'll see how far I get today. This is a very impromptu, unplanned stream. So I'm just going to be doing some bullet journaling, getting organized for the coming day, week, and month, and hanging out with you guys for a cozy little nighttime stream. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is where you are. And thank you guys for hanging out with me and joining me today. On YouTube, hi, Carrie. Hey, Delisa, Allison, Amber, Monica, Anthony. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Crafty Plans with Bunny. And over on Instagram, hey, Rebecca Jennett. Hey, Luli Bell, Rose Lily Diamond, Miss Jan, Mrs. Jan, Karen Marie. Welcome. Let me give you guys some waves over here. Okay, so first things first, here is my weekly spread for this week. How is your view over here, Instagram? Let me shift you guys down a little bit. And as usual how do I tighten this here? As usual in all my streams, I have a beverage. Today it is a water. So I'm just going to take a sip and then we'll jump right in. Perfect, Allison. Thank you so much. I always appreciate you guys doing stuff on the Discord since I am not really active on the Discord at all. So I really appreciate that, Allison, since this is a very impromptu live stream. If you're here watching on the replay, welcome. I hope you enjoy this chill, real time bullet journal setup video. I really love doing live streams like this that don't have as much of an agenda of setting up anything in particular, but it's more just a time for me to sit down with my bullet journal, get organized, get prepared for the upcoming, like I said, day, week, month, whatever it is. So I am very excited to just do some chill bullet journaling with you guys today. So, to close out the day, the first thing is I'm going to go through my to do list for the day and figure out what I need to migrate over. And we will start there. I also have this fancy second angle over on YouTube. Wow, fancy. So let's move to there. Perfect. Okay, so today's Wednesday, right? Yes. So I have a couple things from my to-do list that are going to be migrated to tomorrow. Um like finishing editing my YouTube video. This Friday I'm going to be having an edited YouTube video going up. It's my first edited video in like 10, 11 months. And it is going to be showing the full setup of the beginning of this new bullet journal. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek here at what those spreads look like. I went with like a rainbow kind of just a rainbow theme using a bunch of my oops stickers, which are just like imperfect sticker sheets I have sitting around. And I love how this setup ended up turning out. So if you like the look of this and want to see some more spreads that I set up at the start of my bullet journal, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to have a video going up on Friday, which is very exciting. I also just listed some oops bundles. Let me see here. This is going to get migrated. This is pretty much done, but I need to finish. Um, but I just listed some oops bundles in my sticker shop as a part of my new release sale that I have going on right now. My entire sticker shop is 25% off. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the stickers you see in my journal, my shop link is in the description below if you're on YouTube, or in my Instagram bio if you're on Instagram. So I'm just going to migrate the tasks that I didn't quite finish today. And I'm actually running out of room here. So I kind of figured I would run out of room for my daily section for tomorrow because I know that I have a lot to do tomorrow. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make a daily log for tomorrow. And I think I'll make one for Friday as well. Um, Maybe actually just carry myself through the rest of the week just in case I need some more space or some more room. So I'm going to turn the page in my journal here and go to a blank spread, and let's go ahead and create a daily log for starting with tomorrow. So this is where I'm going to need your guys' help. I think I'm going to utilize the polls over on YouTube. So if you're on Instagram and you want to vote in the polls, that will be over on the YouTube stream. But I think I'm going to have us vote between a few different themes I can do for these daily pages here. And you know what? These are the options I'm going to have for my May theme. So how about we just vote between these same four options here just for fun? So the options I have are the rainforest themed sticker collection, the dragon themed collection, the arcade themed collection. Actually, I just used my arcade theme for this weekly. So let's take that out of the running. I kind of want to use something new. So we're going to vote between rainforest, dragons, and hummingbirds. So I'm going to start a poll over on YouTube. Let's see here. Oops. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Which theme should I use? All right. Let's see. Rainforest, dragons, or hummingbirds. All right. I have a poll up on the YouTube live stream where you can vote on what theme I'm going to use. And in the meantime, let me post or pin a link to my shop because I do have that 25% off sticker sale happening right now. And there are 2 new releases in the shop as well. And that is the Retro Arcade Collection along with the Rainforest Collection. Everything is 25% off, physical and digital stickers. So just in case you guys want to take advantage of that sale, let me pin a little comment here. Pin, and let's see, can I pin something on my Instagram? Pin. Perfect. Okay, so I have the poll going over on YouTube, and it looks like we have 20 votes in and about 23 people watching over there. And the winning theme is rainforest. Awesome. I have been really excited to use the rainforest theme for the first time. So I am stoked about that. Okay, so here is my rainforest themed collection. There actually should be one more sheet somewhere, the add-on sheet. Let's see. Maybe don't have one of those here right now. I think there's one in this oops pile. Hey, Beck, welcome in. So happy to see you at a slightly more reasonable hour for you. So happy you're able to join in. Beck said I look backwards today. It's that I have my face cam on the opposite side of me since I have my phone and like 2 microphones over on the left. So that is probably what you're looking at. And it is about 9 p.m. here, Beck, doing a little later in the evening bullet journal live stream to close out the day. And welcome to everybody on Instagram joining on in. Let's set up some daily logs for these next couple days with this rainforest theme. I have a big pile of oops stickers here as well. I'm going to see if I have any of these rainforest add-ons in here. So I think I might. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So this is one of my newest sticker collections, the Rainforest collection. There is the 3-sheet monthly kit, the decorative sheet of rainforest animals, and the add-on sheet. I think I'm going to use some of these big headers for this. Or actually, let's use this big vertical one with the anaconda and the crocodile. This collection just recently shipped out to all of my February patrons. At the $15 and up tiers is where I do automatic monthly sticker deliveries. And this is the most recent one to ship out. I'm currently working on shipping out last month's collection, which was this abstract watercolor sticker collection. I love how this collection ended up turning out. And then this month's sticker collection, which you can receive if you join Patreon in April, is this lavender honey theme. So that's been the recent lineup. Beck said, I'm sitting in a busy kids play cafe. I just made myself a business plan for the year, and now I'm super happy you're streaming to keep me busy. Sounds like perfect timing, Beck. I'm so happy. It's always really fun to do streams that are a little bit of a different time than usual. I'm able to catch you guys in different parts of your routine, which I think is always really fun. All right, let me get my ruler. And where is my pen? Guess I'll just use some other pen that I have sitting around here. Hey, Twixted, welcome in. Amy asked, do I prefer Kay or Kayla? That's a tough question. I don't think I have a preference, but there is a difference. I go by Kayla in my quote unquote like real life. Like that's what I'm used to introducing myself as if you were to see me in person. But I also do like going by Kay kind of in my business. Like when I am responding to emails or responding to messages, I will sign off my emails a lot of the times Kay. Um, and I like the idea of people calling me Kay, but I don't think I really have a preference between the two. But I've never gone by Kay in the past. When I was coming up with my username many years ago, when I created my bullet journal Instagram account, I wanted to do planning with Kay because planning with Kayla sounded a little bit too long. So that's basically the only reason, just to cut down on syllables. Faith and Plans asked, is the abstract watercolor sticker collection going into the store? And yes, I am right now cutting and printing this collection to ship out to my patrons. And as soon as it ships out to my patrons, I will then have it available in my shop. So it will probably be available in the next week or so. But I will be sure to update all of my different social medias and everything when it actually does go up in my shop. But yes, this will be available very soon, probably in the next week, but definitely within the next couple weeks. Okay, let's make this here a daily log for tomorrow. Where did the cap go for this pencil? Oh, I found my other pen I was looking for, but I lost the cap for this. Let's see, where did I put it? Under here somewhere. Please tell me I'm not the only one constantly losing what I was just holding. I know I'm not the only one. I know many of you relate. Okay, well, I'm just going to set this off to the side for now without a cap. And let's all pray that I find the cap at some point later on in the stream. Okay, so let me see here. Trying to figure out, I think I want to do my header up here, and I'm going to do some lettering with a Crayola Supertip marker. I think maybe a light green would be nice. Let's give this one a swatch here. That looks great. How is the framing for you guys over on YouTube, by the way? Are you guys able to see everything okay? Should I go more like this? Oh, I think I said YouTube, but I actually meant Instagram. All right, let me go to my other angle over here. Perfect. And what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. So let's go ahead and put that in right here. I think I'm going to do kind of a flourished cursive. So, flourish cursive just basically means I'm trying to do lots of these little swirls and whatnot. Something like that. Not bad for winging it. Let's give that a little bit of a drop shadow. So, for those of you who missed my kind of announcements in the beginning, I have some cool things coming out on YouTube in the next few days. This Friday, I'm going to have an edited Plan With Me video up for my migration setup at the start of this journal I'm currently working in. So it's going to be like my future log, my year at a glance, and a couple core collection pages at the beginning of this journal. And so that is gonna be on Friday, and then on Saturday at 1 PM Pacific Daylight Time, I'm gonna be live streaming my May bullet journal setup, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of polls during that setup so you guys can make all of the decisions for me, choose my theme, all that stuff. Jay Smith in the YouTube chat is wondering what are some mental health pages that you have in your bullet journal? They are asking everybody in the chat. I think the biggest things spreads or pages for me that are more specifically catered towards mental health and tending to my mental health are my um here let me quickly see what the date is tomorrow. It is the 27th. The pages that I use that are most directly related to mental health are, I think, my gratitude logs and my self care bingo pages that I do from time to time. But also for me, my bullet journal in general is a mental health tool. So it's a little bit of a trick question because for me, it's kind of like all of my spreads are catering to tending to my mental health. But as far as specific spreads, I think my gratitude log and my self care pages are the most mental health related. What planner am I using? I am using just a bullet journal, which is just a blank notebook that I then turn into my planner. So here is my April setup. And this notebook is actually from Sassy Pigeon HQ, who is in the YouTube chat right now, a amazing shop owner and a dear patron and supporter of mine. This is a notebook from her shop. So that is Sassy Pigeon HQ. If you look that up on Google, you'll find her Etsy shop where you can find notebooks and stickers that she is selling over there. Carrie said, I watched the playback and you put the cap on top of the pen. Okay, but like it's not there. So where did it go after that? Maybe it just fell. So there's definitely only one cap on here now. That's what I thought I did too. Well, thank you for investigating, Carrie. Must have flown off at some point. Okay, so here's what I want to do for this daily. First thing is I'm going to start off by creating a task list at the top. And then at the bottom, I'm going to have a little bit of a schedule breakdown for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and use sheet 2 from the Rainforest Monthly Kit here. And I'm going to grab this to-do list header like this. Keep it simple. And I'm going to go ahead now and copy over my to-do list from my weekly spread and also write in anything else that I know is coming up tomorrow that I need to get done. So here is my current weekly spread. So let's go ahead and jot down my to-do list for the day. All right, let's see here. So I want to pack and ship open orders. I want to finish cutting Patreon. I want to I'm going to be sending out or at least preparing tomorrow a really fun newsletter. I've been wanting to get more into my email newsletters and creating some that are like almost like informative blog post style, like some that aren't related necessarily to sticker shop stuff, but I want to do blog posts that are like a deep dive into my bullet journal or showing like a new setup or having more free printable resources. I just want to utilize my email list a little bit more. So I sent out a newsletter this morning that had a free printable and some other fun stuff in it. But I think I'm going to send out a kind of end of month recap in the next few days. So let me actually grab my whiteout. But so all that being said, I want to prep a newsletter tomorrow. Let me see here. Where is my whiteout roller? All right, well, that's okay. I'll just cross it out. Hopefully, I'm not missing anything over here on Instagram. I hope everybody is having a lovely evening or afternoon. Arlo said, if I become a patron on Friday when I get paid, would I get next month's stickers shipped or April's too? So Friday is still in April. So that means if you join Patreon by Friday, you will be totally qualified to receive April's sticker collection, which is this lavender honey theme. Um, you qualify for April's collection all the way through the last day of April, which is this Sunday. So if you were to pledge this Friday, you would be charged right away on Friday for April. And then on May 1st, you would be charged for May. And then moving forward, you'd be charged on the 1st for every following month that you decide to um, continue being a patron. So hopefully that makes sense, Arlo, and definitely let me know if you have any other questions about Patreon. This printable here, by the way, is a free printable that you can find on my Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/planningwithkay and scroll to the posts, most of them are always going to be locked if you're not a patron, but you can view public, free, open posts. And I just posted this today. So if you guys want to use this weekly spread printable here, you can check out my Patreon, patreon.com/planningwithkay. You don't need to sign up or anything to access this weekly printable right here. Okay. So I was in the middle of doing my to-do list, prep newsletter, got that, cut open orders. I'm getting paper delivered, or at least I should. So I'll just write that here, paper delivery. I wonder if I have a little sticker icon for a delivery. Let me see here. I'm going to look through my little sticker binder here. This is from Simply Gilded. It's a little sticker album where I have all of my sticker sheets from other shops stored. And let me see if I can find a little mail icon or something like that. No worries. I love questions, Jay. Jay is asking, they're looking over Patreon and they're asking how the printables work. So the printables are posts that if you join Patreon, you will gain access to the posts, and all of the printable posts come with PNG and PDF files attached, and you can use those files to print out the printables on a home printer. I also recommend buying sticker paper to make using the printables even easier and more smooth. But you can also print on normal paper and like paste it into your journal. I get my sticker paper from onlinelabels.com, and I totally recommend their um, sticker paper if you're wanting to purchase them to use all of the printables and everything at home as well. Um, But my printable posts on Patreon also have some little instructions kind of on when to use the PNGs, when to use the PDFs. And I post new printables every single month, matching the new theme each month. So in the next few days, I'm going to post all of the lavender honey printables, which includes calendars, weekly spreads, quote pages, decorative pages, and whatever other requests I get from my patrons each month. Okay, I'm gonna see if here's a Happy Mail sticker. Let's go ahead and use that here for my sticker paper delivery. I'm trying to get better about using up all of these stickers I have from other shops, especially all of the little tiny icons that are a little tough for me to remember to use otherwise. Yes, Jay, I use the matte sticker paper. Um, Here I can shoot you the link super quick so you don't have to dig through the site too much. If you're on Instagram and you're curious about this, just pop on over to my YouTube live stream if you want this link to the sticker paper I use. All right, here we go. It is the matte sticker paper. Yeah, Amber, if you're wanting to use the printables in a journal that is not A5 size, you would just, like Beck had just said, you'll just want to scale them down. So it'll just take a little trial and error. But once you figure out the percentage that scales them down to the size you like, you can just take note of that percentage and do it every time you're printing out the printables. I create the PDFs of the printables to be the perfect size for an A5 notebook, since that's what most bullet journalists use. um, so you would just scale that up or down a little bit depending on your or depending on your journal size. Hey V, welcome in. That sticker paper is the best. It's what I print my printables on. Yes, I've been using that same sticker paper ever since I started my shop, and I really love it. Hey Alyssa, welcome in. Oh, Jay just joined my Patreon. Welcome, Jay, to the Patreon fam. That is so, so exciting. I love knowing when I got new people joining Patreon. So, thank you so much for joining my Patreon. That is such a fantastic little surprise. Okay, tomorrow is when I need to finish editing my YouTube video. That is going to be honestly probably my biggest task of the day. And I'm definitely going to need to wake up early to get that done. All right. And finally, I need to send these stickers to this planner event. And that is my to-do list here. I was also migrating some things over from this list. Did I already get all of those things down? Pack and ship open orders, finish cutting Patreon, prep newsletter, finish editing YouTube video, and ship out these SWPC stickers. Okay, and then I have these bills due, but I have that on my weekly here, so I don't think I'm gonna move that to this list. What I am gonna do now is a little schedule down here. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna start at the bottom and oh, actually, there's never enough time in the day to do everything that needs to be done. I'm like doubting whether this schedule is gonna work out for tomorrow. Maybe, maybe. Let's see. So I'm going to start my day off as early as possible. Actually, let me be realistic. Let's say 8 a.m. wake up time. 8 a.m. wake up. I'm going to use my green marker here to do some highlighting. So I'm going to have a chunk of work that I can do before lunch. Let's call it 1 p.m. So that would be like 5 hours, four and a half if you take into account 30 minutes for like a morning routine, eating breakfast, waking up, and all of that. So let me do here to 8:30 a.m. is morning routine. And then from here to here is working. So probably just do editing YouTube video. Here, I will edit my YouTube video because I really want that to get out on Friday. So I need to prioritize that. This is why I really like doing a to do list and then a schedule because it really helps me to figure out my priorities for the day when it comes to my task list and then actually logistically figuring out when in the heck I'm going to actually complete all of those things. Um, I have a tendency of overcommitting myself and thinking I can get a lot more done in a day than I actually can. So doing these little schedule breakdowns for especially packed, busy days where I need to get a lot done is very useful for me. It's something I've really been enjoying. I did that a few days ago here on this daily where I did a task list and then a schedule, and same thing here. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying that. Allison said, I'm doing a time block schedule for the next 4 days. Hopefully, I stick to it. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. So happy to see you here. Okay, so edit YouTube video. Um, Jake will be cutting Patreon. He's cutting right now as well. So I think he'll probably be able to finish tomorrow. So that accounts for this here. That accounts for this. Tomorrow is going to be a really warm day, and I promise myself that the next really warm day we get, I'm going to take some time off to go out in the sun because my brain and my body really need it. So I'm going to budget in that outside break time here. And I think realistically, what I'll probably end up doing is doing from like lunch until dinner. I'm gonna budget in some time off in the sun. That's typically something that's a little bit hard for me to do, to give myself time off when I don't feel like I have the time for it, but when it comes to getting the sun and the warmth right now, it is a very important priority for my mental health. So, we are budgeting in. Let's find a sunny weather icon that I can stick in there. I'm not grabbing the right thing here. Oh, also, I never ended this poll up here. So I'm going to dig back into my, oh, actually, you know what? I have my own weather icons around here. Let me use those instead because I just used those. So I know that I have them right in here. So these are weather icons from my shop. All of these single sticker sheets are only $2.62 right now with my 25% sale that's happening in my shop. And I have lots of functional and decorative stickers, including these weather icons. So if you like the looks of these, you can find them for 25% off in my sticker shop, planningwithkay.com, which I have linked in my bio, description, all that jazz. I'm going to grab this little sun icon and stick it right here. Yes, Nikki, there is a shop sale. I have a 25% sale happening right now to celebrate the new releases of the Rainforest and the Retro Arcade collection. And oh, you guys, I found the cap. Sweet. And I also listed 100 more of my Oops bundles, which are 10 Oops sheets for $10. This is an example of my Oops pile right now. So you can see an example of 10 sticker sheets that you could get in an Oops bundle. But so I have the two new collections, the Rainforest and the Retro Arcade collection. The Oops bundles and everything is 25% off. So let me write in here. I'm actually going to use my brush pen. Nikki said, "Oh man, I love the Oops bundles. BRB while I spend all the money." And Vita with V says, "Looks like I need to finally place my order." Oh, it makes me so happy seeing you guys get excited about the sale. Makes me really happy to hear that you want to place an order. Thank you guys so much. Making a little sticker maker blush over here. All right, so let's do spend some time in the sun. There we go. It's scheduled. Let's see, I'm going to reposition my phone camera just a little bit. There we go. Something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to be ambitious and plan to have a work shift then that is after dinner. So let's give myself a long potential dinner just in case I'm enjoying the sunshine so much. Dinner. Let me see again if I have any little icon I can use there, a little eating icon. How about here? Pizza night, movie night, any just family dinner. Yeah, let's do that one. Family dinner. Perfect. All right. And now I have the rest of my work tasks, which is I have to finish the video if it's not finished yet. That's top priority. And then if I have time, pack open orders. And then let's put prep newsletter in here. So this is an ambitious daily schedule. I'm not necessarily going to be trying to stick to this to a T, but it's just is giving me kind of a base idea of when I'm going to get all of this stuff done. But again, there's no pressure for me to necessarily have to stick with this and not be able to budge from the schedule as I've written it here. It's just a little bit of a base, a little bit of a starting point for the day. So if I'm wondering when and how I'm going to get this stuff done, I have a general idea here. Hey, Nadine, welcome. Hello from Brazil. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good for tomorrow. I have some extra room here if I have any more um, tasks or any more to do items that come up. But I think that's looking pretty good. Actually, let me also put in here Mother's Day flights, 'cause that's something I keep forgetting to look up. Okay. So I'm going to do another daily here as well. This is going to be for Friday. And let's see what stickers I want to use here. I'm thinking maybe one of these bird ones kind of matches the flow of coming from um, almost like this branch with the anaconda on it. So yeah, let's do this one. Let me move my Instagram view so you guys can see what I'm working on over here. Perfect. So this is going to be a daily log for Friday. I'm going to at least start there. Should I use the macaws or the toucans? What do you guys think? Just messing with my settings here a little bit. All right, quite frankly says toucans, so let's do toucans. This is sheet 3 of my Rainforest Monthly Kit, which is one of those new releases in my shop. Everything is 25% off, so this 3-sheet kit is only $3.50 in case you are interested. So let's do that. I'm going to use my same green Crayola Supertip marker here. Let me get the second angle over here pointed so we can see. Perfect. All right. And I'm going to do kind of flourishy lettering just like I did over here. Make it the same size so it matches. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. like that. Same thing, I'm gonna do a drop shadow on there. Hey, Rabarella, welcome in. Miss you guys. I keep missing live streams, so I'm happy to finally catch one, even if it's just for a bit. I'm so happy that there are so many people this stream who haven't been able to make them recently who are able to join in. Makes me feel so happy about just kind of spontaneously deciding to do this stream. Normally, all of my streams are pre-scheduled, but every now and then I'll end up doing a spontaneous one in the evenings. And that is exactly what I've got going on right now. So, thank you all so much for spending a part of your Wednesday/Thursday with me. Nikki said, "Is all the school themed stuff in the shop new? I don't think I've ever seen those before." No, Nikki, those are actually very old, relatively old, more so from back in my college days. So I'm really glad that you managed to find all of those things because those are some kind of older releases. But yeah, so if you're a student and didn't know that I have student themed stickers in my shop, there is a section in the drop down menu that says, I think student or school, and that is where you can find all of those. All right, let's do just like that. And I think here I'm going to do something sort of similar. I'm going to have a, let's see here. Let's see. So I think I'll do a schedule on the left here and then a task list on the right. So let me actually go like this and do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're just going to make this a full page. Go like this. Do some little lines like this for each hour. And I'm trying to decide, I don't think I'm gonna fill out my schedule yet because my plan might change depending on what I get done tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is leave my schedule blank for now, but I am going to start my to-do list for the day because I have some items that I know right off the bat and others that will reveal themselves as the as tomorrow progresses. So I'm going to have this schedule box here. The one thing I do know is going to be on my schedule is waking up. It's going to happen right here at 7:30 to 8 a.m. Wake up. And then over here, like I said, is my to-do list. So I'm just going to do some bullets like this to start. And then I want to do a little bit of decoration down at the bottom right corner here. Wonder if I have my Patreon only sheet around for this collection, because that has some stickers that I know I would love to use here. Let's see. Not there. Let's see over here in this stack. No. Maybe somewhere in this stack. No. One final look in this oops stack. Maybe I have some in here. Like back here, maybe. If you like the looks of any of these oops stickers, then you'll love the oops bundles that are up in the shop for just $10 for 10 sheets. That is what the stack is here. Okay, but I'm not finding what I'm looking for, and that is totally okay. I'm going to use one of these little circles paired along with some of these leaves here. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to do my other birds down at the bottom. Have it match. Go like this here. Perfect. That's simple. And let's do a little heart for these guys as well. Oh, I love this theme. This is my first time using this rainforest collection. So this is very, very fun to use a new collection for the first time. All right, let me write down the tasks I already know for this day. I think the big one is I want to post my YouTube video. That's a big one. Let me go to my weekly spread for this week and see what I've got written down for Friday. Newsletter. And I anticipate that I'm not going to get everything done that's on my to-do list for tomorrow, and I'm going to end up having a lot of those things shared with Friday. So I'm just going to write down these two items right now from my weekly spread right here, and I'm going to leave the rest of Friday blank. So that way, again, once I finish with tomorrow and see how much I ended up actually getting done, I can then migrate any tasks that are remaining over to my Friday daily log here. But I think this is good for these dailies. So that solves the issue of me running out of room here. So now that I have those dailies created, I'm going to go into this weekly spread here. This is a printable I created today that is on my Patreon as a public post. So even if you don't have a Patreon account or aren't pledged to my Patreon, you can still gain access to this printable and print it out yourself. But I am going to go ahead and set this up for this coming week. Since I stuck it in here, I want to end up using it. So Let me look for, I want to find a brush pen that matches this spread here. So like a purple brush pen or a yellow or golden brush pen. So let me try this. That's not too bad. It's a pretty close match. Hello, everybody joining in on Instagram. Hey, Cherie. Hi, Helen. Hey, Ava. Hi, Amaralabad. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And to everybody over on YouTube, hello to you guys as well. Anybody new joining on in, don't forget to change over from top chat to live chat so you're not missing out on any of the conversation. Okay, let me look through the rest of my brush pens here. See what I got. Let me try this one. Okay, that's definitely an option. Let's see. Any other options in here? I'm going to see if I can find a light purple that really matches. Nope, that is definitely too dark. Try my Crayolas. Nope. I think these two are probably my closest matches here. So let's go ahead and use these. So this is going to be a weekly for, like I said, this coming week. So it's actually going to be the first week of May, for May 1st through 7th. Ava over on Instagram said, "I'm currently take a break from journaling and it's been hard. It's a challenge balancing a journaling routine with a chaotic college routine." That is so valid, Ava, and I'm sure you're not alone. I really hope that you're able to, find some sort of balance where maybe there is some sort of less intense journaling routine that you can fit in with your college schedule. But also, this might just be a time of needing a break from it to first adjust to your college schedule. And then maybe if you have the space, you can bring journaling back in. But again, I think that uh, you're not alone in feeling that way. And I'm sorry to hear that it's been hard. Again, I really hope that you are able to find a way to bring journaling back into your routine, maybe in small, more sustainable ways. Hey, Penny Art Studio. Nikki asked, "Are the lavender honey stickers finished? I haven't been keeping track of Patreon lately." No, Nikki, they are not yet finished. I had a live stream yesterday, I think, where I was working on the designs on Patreon, but I created this printable before the actual collection is fully finished. Allison said that Tombow 622 might match. I think that's probably this one, which is very old and worn, so the numbers aren't showing up. Ooh, I do really like this color. This side is super dead, but this side is pretty nice. It's a nice light purple. I'm not sure if I'll end up using that on this weekly, but I like the idea of keeping that color in mind for use in the future with this collection. Yeah, that's like one of my first Tombows I ever got, so it is very worn. Okay, I'm gonna do a little weekly header here. Again, this is for, um let me go to this other angle over on YouTube so you guys can see this a little better. Reaching all around here. Let's see, where's the little knob? Perfect. And in case you missed me saying it earlier, this printable is publicly available on my Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/planningwithkay and scroll down to see the posts, you will see this one unlocked and available. No account needed. May 1st through 7th. Okay. So I'm going to put in my dates at the bottom here. I'm going to just use the same marker, brush pen. And I really have no idea why I decided to do the dates like a little bit lifted from the bottom here, but we are just going to roll with it. I might actually have some washi tape that would fit in here nicely. Let me grab that. And I think I might also have some stuff in here that would work. Let me see. I think it's back here. Yes, this is kind of what I was thinking. I know that there are these purple stickers that might work with this. Let's give this a try here. So this is one option I was thinking to jazz this up. It's kind of a different shade of purple from the rest of the spread though, which in the particular mood I'm in right now is bothering me. So I don't want that, but I am seeing this strip here, I feel like matches this color scheme perfectly. So I'm like, should I put that in? But it's kind of random and I don't really have anything else to connect to it. Maybe this one? I like that. Dude, bless me. I'm just going to cut this in the middle here. There's this one that is kind of similar, so I'm just going to connect that to the other one and use it to finish this off like this. Cut that with that little X-Acto knife again. Ava said, any stickers you've been dying for an excuse to use. As far as my own collections, I have been dying to use the vintage science collection, um, but I'm specifically saving it for August because I feel like it would work really well as a sort of back to school inspired theme. But that is definitely the collection of from my own shop that I have been dying to use and haven't yet, but it is being saved for a relatively good cause. So that is the reason I haven't busted it out yet. And as far as stickers from a different shop that I own, I am really wanting a reason to use these Papershire stickers here. I think these are so cute, but I'm hanging on to them and waiting to use them when it feels right. Okay, so I got this cute little purple washi strip at the bottom. I like that. I think that turned out very cute. So now let me see what I can already put in here. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to keep this blank for now. Yeah, because I think a lot of what I'm gonna have on this spread is gonna have to do with what I get done this week. So I don't want to jump ahead too much. So I'm gonna leave this weekly blank. I have it all ready to fill out. And I'm just gonna wait to actually fill it out until maybe this Sunday, something like that, once I'm a little bit more sure about what's going on for this week. And once again, this is my weekly spread for the current week. So I am all set for the rest of this week with that and these daily logs for tomorrow and Friday. So I think there's one more thing I want to do before I call it a day here with preparing for the coming days with my bullet journal. And that is, I want to prep a little bit for my May monthly setup. I'm going to be live streaming on my YouTube channel this Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and I'm going to be setting up all of my May bullet journal spreads. And I'm not 100% sure about what theme I'm going to use yet, but I am going to have a vote happening during the stream to choose between the arcade, rainforest, hummingbird, and dragon themes here. Um, so I want to create a spread just planning out what spreads I want to include in my May monthly setup because I am going to be beefing the setup up a little bit compared to my April spread. So I'm just going to do a little bit of planning and then just lay all four of these theme options out on the page here so I can have a visual idea of what theme we're going to end up using. So I'm going to grab the let's see, I'm trying to think if I wanna try to not use these actual stickers here if I can. So I'm gonna look through my pile of oops stickers that I have here, and I'm gonna try to look for a sheet from each of these themes in here. So here is the arcade theme, good to go. I need the rainforest theme, which I know is in here. There is that. I need the dragon and birds and the bees. Here are dragons, although that's looking a little too miscut to use. These oops bundles are available in my sticker shop for $10, 10 sheets for $10 in case you're interested. So I'm looking for dragons and hummingbirds. Dragons and hummingbirds. Let's see. It's like a little scavenger hunt. Dragons, hummingbirds. No. Okay, not in that pile. Let me move on to my second oops pile, which is right here. Once again, look for dragons or hummingbirds. There's bees. That goes with the birds and the bees. Dragons, hummingbirds. Let's see. And I have yet another oops pile sitting next to me. So I'll have one more chance to find some dragons or some hummingbirds. Let's take a look here. Okay, here we go. Hummingbirds. Perfect. Now I just need dragons. Will I find dragons? There's this weekly spread that has this big dragon. I guess that works. Oh, here's some more hummingbirds. Stickers, nice collection. Yes, this is a small collection of my oops stickers. Oh, more dragons. Yay. Oh my goodness, more dragons. Yay. I found exactly what I needed back here. Okay, perfect. But yeah, a small collection of my oops stickers. I think that's why the $10 oops bundles are really fun because they're mystery bundles. So you could end up with any of this large variety of sheets. It's kind of a fun way to surprise yourself with something that you maybe wouldn't have ordered otherwise. Oh, that's what you just said in the chat. Nikki said, I like the oops bundles because last time I got some stickers I wouldn't personally have ordered by themselves, but I ended up loving them. I also got some extra sheets of ones that I did order, so I loved that. I'm so glad you like the oops bundles, Nikki. That makes me really happy to hear. I love making them available and offering those every now and then in my shop. So it makes me really happy to hear that you like them as well, Nikki. I personally use my oops stickers all the time. Um, I'm always using my oops stash. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of each theme in the four corners of this spread. And we're going to, again, just do a little bit of planning for May. Or maybe I'm actually gonna lay these along the bottom. I think that will be fun. Candy Teal says, what is the oops stack? So, oops stickers are stickers that throughout the production process of my sticker shop end up becoming slightly imperfect in a way that makes them not sellable at full price. The imperfections vary from sticker sheet to sticker sheet, but they're all still usable. They are just slightly imperfect. So for example, this sheet here, the imperfection is that it got cut off on the left side a little bit. So that is one example of an oops sticker sheet. So I sell bundles of these oops sheets in my shop at a highly discounted price of $1 per sheet. And they're like mystery bundles of 10. I also do accommodate requests when possible. So if you order an oops bundle, you can leave a little note with your order in the note section asking for me to try to use find certain colors, or if you want a lot of functional stickers or mostly decorative stickers, you can let me know any kind of preferences you have and I try my best to cater to those. So that's a little explanation of the oops bundles. Okay, so I'm just going to lay some of the stuff along the bottom here. I'm going to put this dragon on the right side. And I'm going to do it along with a washi strip. I really want to showcase all four of these theme options on this spread. So that way, when I'm showing the audience this Saturday the options, we can kind of see them on the page, and then I will have everybody vote on what theme will be my final May theme. So we have like I said, the retro arcade theme over here, the dragon theme over here, and then the rainforest theme is another option. Let me maybe put in one of these big headers. Why not? Gonna kind of do a little bit of a layered sticker collage look at the bottom, which is kind of fun. Let's do another little arcade item here. Maybe the dartboard. And then we'll have the hummingbirds come in here. It's actually a birds and the bees theme, so it's bees and hummingbirds. And I also do have the single sheet of headers here somewhere. Yes, right here. So I think I'll stick one of those in. I'll do that like here. Allison said arcade in the rainforest with dragons. Yeah, just end up combining all these themes. Have it be the most chaotic bullet journal theme there ever was. Okay, I'm going to stick in this down at the bottom, or top rather. And then I need another jungle rainforest bit. So let's do this leaf right here. Let's actually scoot that up a little bit. Like that, but let me actually just scoot that down ever so slightly now. Okay, that's good. Let's have the hummingbird come over here. Actually, I really like doing fun sticker combinations like this. Let's put another dragon over here. Maybe one of these circular ones here. And then we can do one of the bees as well. Like that. A little flower. And I think I need like one more little bit of space filler. Let's do a little heart right here. All right, that looks good. I'm going to use this yellow marker to do a couple little, almost like kind of little sparkles or dots around this section, just to kind of tie all of these disjointed sticker bits together. And again, I'm really only doing this to have a little bit of visualization of all of these different themes for when I have my live stream audience vote on which theme I end up using for my May spreads. But I'm curious, which one would you guys vote for based on what you're seeing right now? Dragon, birds and the bees, rainforest, or arcade? All right, let me do some lines here. Again, this is just going to be a little bit of a planning spread for May. And I really just want to keep note of what spreads I want to include, what worked well last month, etc. So let's go like this. Right now, Allison's feeling rainforest, and Cherie is also feeling rainforest. Yeah, I think I'm personally think leaning towards rainforest or birds and the bees, but I can't decide, which is why I am leaving the decision up to you guys. Okay, let's do a little header at the top here. Brooke is also feeling rainforest. So I'm going to use this Ulta New kind of fat. Actually, no, I'm not going to use this one. I want to do colored lettering up here. So let me grab my Crayolas and I'm going to do a purple, a green, a blue, and let's do like a pink. Let me swatch these colors out really quick. Allison said, personally, I want to use arcade for a month where I don't want to do a lot of decoration and just let the stickers do the most. I love that. I love that idea of saving a collection for like based on how you want your journaling to go. Like I never thought about like I want to use this for when I don't want to do a lot of my own decoration and just use the stickers. So, I love hearing that, Allison. All right. Let me go to my second angle over here for the YouTube stream. Here we go. Prepping for May. And I guess let's throw in some more stickers. Again, all these stickers I'm using here are also from the Oops sticker sheets, except for these rainforest stickers, actually. Let's have this dragon head come in on the right here. And then try to do something similar coming in on the left from the arcade collection. Oh, some squishmallows. Like that. And let's do a hummingbird coming in from the left to finish that off. Thanks, Brooke. My whole sticker shop is 25% off. So if you are liking that dragon collection and want to give it a try yourself, you can get the monthly kit for, let's see, let's do like that. You can get the monthly kit for just $3.50, and the single sheets are $2.62 with that current sale. Brooke said, I'm heading over to the shop as soon as this live is over. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear, Brooke. I hope you love everything. I have over 50, maybe even over 60 different themed sticker collections in my shop, plus functional stickers, digital stickers. So I hope you really enjoy browsing everything over there. But yeah, the entire shop is 25% off at planningwithkay.com. No coupon code or anything like that required. Okay, so let's have this side be what worked for May or what worked for in April. Like that. So for me, what really worked in April, keeping up with my bill schedule. I really loved memory keeping throughout the month of April. Memory/photo keeping. Things like this weekly spread here, where I used it as a photo memory dump spot. Um, the biggest thing that really worked this month is that I was journaling consistently. That's something I was struggling with the last few months. And now that I've gotten back to a consistent routine, I feel like I can include some of the spreads I've been holding back on. Um, I really liked my gratitude log as usual. Daily schedules have been working out for me when necessary. Hey, Chumbawamba, welcome in. So happy to have you here. Another thing that's been working for me is weekly planning live streams. As far as my routine, I really enjoy doing things like this. I really love journaling over live stream because I think it encourages me to dig a little deeper. Um, so I like the idea of maybe having weekly streams that are specifically just around spending time in my bullet journal like this. So let's do a section over here for my May spreads to get a running list of what spreads I want to include. All right, so I'm going to just have a whole running list here of ones I know for sure. Cover spread is an obvious one for me. I'm then gonna have a calendar. I'm not sure yet if I wanna do another large calendar like this one, or maybe go back to a single page calendar or a smaller calendar with a Dutch door sidebar. Not entirely decided there yet. I think I have liked the large calendar, but we'll see. I think that's a decision I'll make in the moment. Um, I really want a daily review for May, and this is something I have not had for a while. But when I was doing my big flip through live stream, um, oh, just one second while I respond to this text, actually, just a moment. Um, let's see. Okay, there we go. Um, What I was saying is when I was doing my giant flip through earlier this month, which is a video up on my YouTube channel, if you didn't see that, I was flipping through my last 3 or 4 completed journals, and I really loved the months where I had my daily review, where I was writing a summary of each day. I stopped doing that just because, again, I was kind of having a hard time journaling consistently, and if I'm not journaling consistently, the last thing I want is a daily review spread that I'm not gonna fill up. But now that I'm journaling consistently again, I can keep up with a daily review. And I definitely want to do that to record exactly what's happening each day. I love having those daily summaries. So I really want a daily review. And I think along with that, I still also want my gratitude log because I like having a gratitude list separate, again, sort of like as a mental health check-in space to make sure I'm acknowledging what I'm grateful for, throughout the month. I think I also want a playlist page. I've been watching some new shows and movies recently, and I do want a place to be able to jot those down. So already I'm really beefing up my setup as a point of reference, this is what I've been using for April. I've had a calendar, a bill schedule, a gratitude log, my live stream schedule, and a brain dump. And that is my full monthly setup. So already I'm having quite a beefier setup for May. We'll see if it works for me or if I need to scale it back again. But hopefully, with my consistent journaling practice, it all works out. Um, but a playlist page I think would be fun. I also, um, I'm gonna do calendar plus bill schedule because I want those things to be together. Daily review slash, let's say slash memories, because maybe I actually have a photo wall for the month instead of a gratitude log or something like that. Allison said, I've left out my daily review for a while and I miss it a lot. Sometimes you just need to take breaks from things, I feel like, Allison, to come back to it and realize that you've been missing it or that, you're wanting to bring it back. So I definitely relate to that. And I'm at the point where I am also missing my daily review. I'm going to have a live stream schedule and then a brain dump. I think that's where I'll finish this May spread list because I think anything beyond this is going to be a little bit overkill. For example, if I do a habit tracker, I think that would be a little bit too much to keep up with since I'm sort of easing back into my consistency with my journaling. So I like the idea of leaving it there. We have a cover spread, a calendar and bill schedule, a daily review slash memory page, and a gratitude log, a playlist page, a live stream schedule, and my brain dump for the month. Um, that sounds like a pretty good lineup. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to brainstorm about this setup. Um, I don't think so. I was going to have another section of things that I wish I had in April, but honestly, this covers it here. So maybe I'll do a star next to things that will be new from compared to last month. So basically, the daily review and memories page and the playlist page are what's going to be new. Think that sounds good. Yeah, I really love this little collage at the bottom here. Oh, Cherie said watercolors. Okay, that's a good thing to brainstorm, Cherie, is my supplies. Because that is a fun thing to think about ahead of time. If there's any kind of that got a little wonky. If there's any out of the box supplies that I'm gonna wanna use for this setup. So, this is probably gonna come down to some polls during my May Plan With Me live stream. Um, but right off the bat, Cherie is suggesting watercolors. I've also really been wanting to use my alphabet stamps more recently, so maybe I'll write that down. Are there any particular supplies that you guys would like to see me see during my setup? Anything that maybe you've been wanting to use yourself but haven't given a try or want to see some inspiration of how to use? Oh, another thing I would love to use, depending on the theme, is this rainbow dot grid pad from Archer and Olive. I've been loving using this for my spreads throughout this bullet journal. I used it a bunch for my stained glass setup for April. I also used it in my migration spreads, and you'll see this setup in the new YouTube video coming out this Friday. Um, so I've really been enjoying that paper. So I'm just going to write that in so I don't forget. A and O rainbow pad. Chumbawamba said, I've been obsessed with the Zig Clean Color dot markers. I saw them around and bought a pack myself, and I can't stop using them. Almost every spread has dots in it. Brooke said, are the dragons you're using from the Dragon Friends kit? Yes, this one here is from the Dragon Friends kit, page 1. This one is from page 3. And this one here is also, I think, from page 3. But all three of these stickers here are from the Dragon Friends monthly kit, Brooke. And, Chumbawamba, I've always really wanted to use those Zig dot markers. I know exactly the ones you're talking about because every time I see someone use them, I get really jealous. They're a supply that I think I would use a ton, especially for my bullets, for my to-do lists. So that's something I'm gonna have to keep on my list of future supplies because I've heard really great things about those dot pen or dot markers, and every time I hear someone talk about them, I'm always like, "Oh, I wish I could try those." Chumbawamba said, "I wonder if you could make the weather stickers available for digital download. I'd love to use them for my biking journal." So I think my original weather icons aren't available digitally, but if I remember correctly, I think that my newer weather icons are, but I could be totally wrong there. Let me see here. Nope, I'm wrong. I will keep that in mind for a potential future digital update. Chumbawamba. Hey, Miss Fancy Toast over on Instagram and Pam Pam Zang. And to everybody who may be joining on the YouTube stream, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to change over from top chat to live chat so you're not missing out on any of the conversation. And thanks so much for joining me for this cozy little impromptu late night bullet journaling session. I'll do a little recap for those of you who are just joining on in. I set up some daily pages for these next upcoming days since I have a lot to do and needed some more space besides my current weekly spread here. And then I also prepped this weekly for next week, May 1st through 7th. This is a printable that is available for free for public download on my Patreon. You don't need a Patreon account to view this printable. If you go to patreon.com/planningwithkay, you can download this right away and print it out for your bullet journal in case you're interested. And this is my new sticker theme this month, which is a honey lavender theme, which if you want to receive the sticker collection with this theme, you can join one of my $15 plus Patreon tiers anytime before the end of April. Allison said, Dragons is one of my favorite themes. I used it for February and highly recommend. I have not used the dragon theme myself yet for a monthly setup, which is why it's one of my options for my May theme. But every setup I've seen of others using my dragon collection has made me really, really eager to use it. So I'm really happy to hear that you enjoyed the dragon theme, Allison. Okay, so watercolors, alphabet stamps, Archer and Olive rainbow pad. I feel like that sounds pretty good for just supplies that I want to kind of keep in the back of my mind for something I can use during my May bullet journal setup. And I think that that is looking good, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to prepare for today, before calling this stream done. Let me just take a look back at my to-do list for today again. Let me also, um go back to my daily log for tomorrow and see if there's anything I need to add to this list. Oh, I actually do want to add posting to social media, posting, Instagram, TikTok, and a YouTube short. All right. I think that's looking good. So I think that is all I wanted to do tonight. I am feeling nice and prepared for tomorrow in my bullet journal, prepared for the rest of this week. And I am feeling really good having prepped a little bit for what I want to set up in my bullet journal for May. Once again, I will be live streaming my May bullet journal setup this Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And if you join live for that stream and that setup, you will get to vote on which theme I end up using for my May bullet journal setup out of these theme options here: arcade, rainforest, birds and the bees, and dragon. So I hope to see many of you guys there during that live stream this Saturday. I also will have a YouTube video coming out on Friday, which is an edited video showing this migration setup at the start of my current bullet journal and all of the spreads that I set up at the start of my journal to serve as like my core start of my journal spread. So things like my future log, year at a glance, and some collection pages for the 4 or 5 months that I end up using this journal for. Um, so new video on Friday, May Plan With Me live stream on Saturday. If you like this honey lavender themed sticker collection, consider joining my Patreon this month to receive the honey lavender themed rewards. And finally, don't forget about my 25% off new release celebration sale that's happening in my sticker shop right now. All of my stickers, physical and digital, are 25% off. It's an automatic discount that is already applied, no coupon code required. And it is to celebrate the release of the new arcade and rainforest sticker collections. I also have those Oops bundles up in the shop as well, $10 Oops bundles for 10 slightly imperfect sticker sheets. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the sale and take advantage of the 25% discount and all of the new releases. All right. So, guys, that is it. Oh, I see Brooke just placed your order. Thank you so much, Brooke. I am so happy that you decided to take a look at my shop and place an order during this stream. That makes me so, so happy to hear. And I can't wait for your order to ship out and for you to receive all of your stickers. So, that is going to be it for today, guys. For everybody over on Instagram, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys for joining me tonight and spending some time with me as I prepared for the upcoming days in my bullet journal. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you guys for my May Plan With Me live stream on Saturday. Bye, everybody.